Good morning, world. I often talk about mental health checkups and people ask why or what is it, why is it important? And I often use the example of the physical and the mechanical checks that we do. For instance, last year I went to my doctor and we did the annual physical stuff. And then we found out that I was seriously lacking of certain vitamins, even though I did not have any issues that I knew of that I went to the doctor for. But with the checkup, they found out, oh yeah, you're critically low in this vitamin, that vitamin, and got me taking the right things so that I could be back up to normal instead of, risking being having such low hemoglobin level. I was going into all sorts of crazy physical things. I got on some vitamins and now I'm good. My car, I take it in every few months, they check it out, and once in a while I'm told, yeah, you need to do this, that, and the other. Even though the car didn't stop with me, the car didn't have any problems, and I have a great mechanic, so I know they're not ripping me off, but they can see things before they happen, and that is why we do the mental health checkup. It's an opportunity to, yeah, check things out before they become a problem. And that's why today we're doing 5 reasons for doing the mental health checkup. One is it's an opportunity to debrief. Doing through the course of the year, a lot of things are happening. You're going through things, you're experiencing a lot of things, and some of the stuff you really don't take time to address. We address the crisis at the time of the crisis, and then we move on. But there are some emotions and certain things that just linger behind. And during your mental health checkup, sometimes you get to address those things. You get to debrief about them and see if there's any lingering issues that need to be resolved. And that brings me to number 2: address any unresolved issues from the previous year. So once you've done the debriefing, you see where you are with everything. It's like, okay, is there any unresolved issue that needs to be addressed, that needs to be resolved? So during your mental health checkup, it's an opportunity to see them and then, go into resolve mode. 3, set plans or goals for the year ahead, because every year we're growing. Every year our priorities are changing. Every year everything about us, our goals, our wants, our desires, our wishes are changing, and we as individuals are changing with them. So the mental health checkup is an opportunity to set those plans, set those goals, and just look into things and make plans for the year ahead. 4 is learning new skills to help you with the person you are becoming. Learning new coping skills, learning new ways to adapt. Those, as you're setting new plans and addressing goals for the coming year, the mental health checkup is another opportunity for you to do a skills assessment and learn or find out where you're lacking so that you can learn new skills to help you do those things. Because if you look at what's it called, New Year's resolutions, for instance, one of the reasons that people don't follow through is sometimes they're lacking the skills or they're lacking the resources. And during your mental health checkup, that's an opportunity to see, okay, these are the skills I have, these are the resources I have, and these are the ones that I need, so that you can go and get them. And finally, it's an opportunity to see how you're doing mentally, emotionally, just see how you're doing overall, because there are things going on with us that sometimes we're just not paying attention to because we're so busy with everyday life, everyday physical things that we see, that we're not paying attention to ourselves internally. And the mental health checkup is a good opportunity to see how you're doing and see what needs to be done. See if there's hopefully the result is you are doing awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you start looking at certain patterns and things that you might not be as happy with, things that you may not have noticed, but as you're doing your mental health checkup, you're doing your assessment and you're like, oh, okay, I'm noticing this pattern, I'm noticing that I may want to change. And that's why we do a mental health checkup. 1, an opportunity to debrief, go over the things that have happened over the past year, over the last few months, just to see, let it go, let it out, release the energy, really go over things, make sure that there are no unresolved issues. 2, if there are any unresolved issues, address them. Address any unresolved issues that either you didn't know of or issues that you kind of knew you were bringing along from the previous year. Just, come into the new year without baggage. 3, set plans or goals for the coming year. And pretty much self-explanatory. You're growing, you have new goals, you're setting new goals, new plans for the coming year for your growth. Learn skills, learn new skills, and do a skills assessment, making sure that your goals, your new skill, your skills that you have are a match for the things that you are growing into, for the things that you want to do with your future. So, and if you do need new skills, so that you can identify the skills that you may need and how you're going to get them. And finally, see how you are doing. Make sure that you are on track, make sure that things are going well, and so that if things are not going well, you can know, oh, okay, these are the things that I'm gonna do to get things back the way I want them. That is all we have for today. Good morning, world. Have a great day.